Today, we're going to take a look at EnCase endpoint security and how it can be used to detect unknown threats within the enterprise. Unknown threats cannot be defined by a policy. They're not known to the organization. They've generally evaded other security technology tools in place. So how do you find what you don't know exists? EnCase endpoint security uses Snapshot technology. Snapshot technology pulls system, user, and communication activity from each individual endpoint. It does this with a 500 kilobyte collection per day. That 500 kilobytes pulls back the system, user, and communication data and stores it within a database. That database is then used to correlate an individual machine over time, its historical data versus the data today, as well as that individual machine versus other similar machines within the network. Using that methodology, we can build a baseline. That baseline tells us how that machine has worked over time. It also identifies anomalies that are individual to that machine against that machine over the network. So what sort of anomalies would you find? System activity could be represented by an executable that exists on that machine that hasn't existed previously, or an executable that is new to the entire network. It could also be an executable with a different hash value, but the same name as many other executables in the network, identifying a variant that hasn't been seen before or is undetected. It could be a user who's logged into an individual machine they've never logged into, or they're running an application on a machine they've never accessed before. Could also be an individual application or executable reaching out to an unknown IP address or over a given port that is not normal. These anomalies are unique to EnCase endpoint security, and it's how we identify unknown threats within the organization. Other technologies use continuous technology. They're continuously gathering data from each individual endpoint. This data could be somewhere along the lines of 20 to 100 megabytes on a daily basis. What does this do? This floods the network, meaning that constant communication is always up between those endpoints and their database. That means that they also have trouble scaling. With our technology, a mere 500 kilobytes, pulling all the data back from the endpoint, we're able to, at scale, detect unknown threats that haven't been detected by these traditional security controls. I hope you've learned a little bit more about EnCase endpoint security and its detection methodology today. For more information, please contact Guidance Software. Thank you.